Let's cut the crap. Most guys suck at attracting women. They either play it too safe, drowning her in, "You're so pretty," or asking boring questions like, "Where are you from?" Or they try too hard, flexing their job, their car, their alpha vibes. Both flop. Playing it safe is forgettable. Overkill is a turnoff. Here's the deal. If you want to hook a girl, really hook her, it's not about your words or your wallet. It's about her mind. Get inside her head, spark her emotions, and she'll chase you without even realizing why. Attraction isn't a checklist. It's a game of instincts. Science says women don't fall for the loudest guy in the room. They fall for the one who makes them feel something electric, curiosity, tension, a little danger. These aren't pickup lines or grand gestures. They're subtle, sneaky moves that hit her subconscious like a lightning bolt. I'm giving you 3 secret weapons to seduce her mind and make her crave you. No fluff, no fakery, just raw, irresistible pull. Ready to turn the tables? Let's roll. Number 1, the glance that lingers just a little too long. Most guys either stare like creeps or avoid eye contact like they're scared. Both miss the mark. The trick? A glance that holds hers for a split second longer than normal, then breaks away. It's not a stare down, it's a tease, a flicker of intent that says, "I see you, and I'm not backing off." Why it works? Eye contact is primal. It's how humans signal interest without words. Studies show that prolonged glances spike dopamine, the feel-good chemical, in her brain. But the key is the linger, just past comfortable, not into awkward. It's a silent question. Can you handle this? She'll feel the heat, wonder why you looked away, and start chasing that vibe. It's subtle, but powerful. She'll replay that moment in her head all night. How to do it. Catch her eye, mid-conversation. Maybe she's laughing or tossing her hair. Hold it for 2 beats. Let a half smile creep up, then drop your gaze to your drink or the room. Don't explain it. Later, when she's rambling about something, do it again. Lock eyes, linger, then shift away like you're distracted. She'll lean in closer next time, dying to reel you back. That's when you've got her. Number 2, the casual touch she can't ignore. Most guys either grope like idiots or freeze up, too afraid to touch at all. Both kill the vibe. Too much screams needy, too little screams weak. The move? A light offhand touch that feels accidental, but isn't. Like brushing her arm when you laugh, or guiding her through a door with a hand on her back. Why it works? Touch triggers oxytocin, the bonding hormone, but only if it's natural. Overdo it, and she's creeped out. Skip it, and you're just a talking head. The casual touch lands in the sweet spot. It's bold enough to wake her senses, fleeting enough to leave her wanting more. She'll feel a jolt, wonder if you meant it, and start craving the next one. It's not about grabbing her. It's about planting a seed she can't shake. How to pull it off? You're joking around. Tap her forearm for a second, like you're emphasizing a point. Then pull back. Or you're walking through a crowd. Rest your hand on her lower back for 3 steps, then let go. Keep it smooth, not stiff. If she teases you later, "You're handsy, huh?" Smirk and say, "Only when it feels right." She'll blush, and you'll know she's hooked. Number 3, the half story that leaves her hungry. Most guys either bore her with their life's autobiography or clam up, thinking the mystery means silence. Wrong. The secret? Drop a half story, a juicy hint about yourself. Then stop cold. Say just enough to pique her interest, not enough to satisfy it. Why it works. Women love a puzzle. Psychology calls it the Zygarnik effect. Unfinished stories nag at her brain. She'll itch to know the rest. Tell her everything, and she's done with you. Dangle a thread, and she's tangled up, chasing the end. It's not about lying, it's about timing. You're not a book she's read. You're a riddle she's dying to solve. That's what keeps her texting, calling, begging for more. How to nail it. You're chatting, and she asks about your weekend. Don't say, I hung out. Say, got into some trouble with an old friend. Wild night. Then switch topics. What about you? Or she's curious about your scar. Grin and go. Long story. Involves a bet and a bad idea. Leave it there. When she presses, shrug and say, maybe I'll tell you later if you're lucky. She'll pounce. Girls can't resist a cliffhanger. That's your hook. Why these moves work. Most guys fail because they're predictable, showering her with compliments, flexing their stats, or begging for attention. That's chasing, not attracting. These secret moves flip the script. The glance pulls her in. The touch wakes her up. The half story keeps her hooked. They don't scream, pick me. They whisper, figure me out. And that's the magic. She's not just into you, she's invested. It's not about looks or money. Any guy can pull this off. These moves trigger her instincts, curiosity, excitement, that flutter of, what's next? She won't know why she's drawn to you, but she'll feel it in her bones. Use them on a date, at a party, even over text with the right tweak. They're your cheat code to her mind. These aren't in the pickup artist handbook or your buddy's bad advice. They're secret because they tap into raw human psychology, little hacks most guys overlook. The average dude stares too hard, gropes too much, or spills his guts. You? You're playing chess while they're stuck on checkers. These moves don't just get her number, they get her obsession. It's not trickery, it's chemistry. If you want to win a girl's heart, really win it, stop trying to impress her and start seducing her mind. These three moves, the lingering glance, the casual touch, the half story, aren't loud or flashy. They're quiet, sharp, and unstoppable. Test one tonight. Watch her eyes spark, her body shift, her questions pile up. And when she's texting you at midnight, fishing for more, you'll know you've cracked it. Attraction isn't given, it's ignited. Light the fuse.